7-3. Should have had it, but the hit knocked it out.
That's interesting. As you watch the receiver trying to make that catch, he knew the defender was close, so he didn't put all of his heart into it. The defender made a nice hit and knocks the football out to the ground.
Wilson's setting up now in the pistol.
The quarterback, he's changing the play with the wide receiver with those hand signals.
Robert Quinn with the sack.
Not a good job by the quarterback that time. Inside of 2 minutes in the first half, you got to get rid of the football. If nobody's open, just throw it away. That time, he loses yards by taking the sack.
Can they overcome the sack? Third down on the way.
Look at that. The defensive line, everybody's shifting to the right.
And he's sacked again. And this defense comes up with yet another stop here before the half.
Good job by the defense. The offense, they are struggling in every way you can think of so far today. At halftime, they might have to think about changing some of these starters out.
Austin's got it on the return. And he's tackled at the 34-yard line.
You got to be tough and aggressive as a punt returner in this league. That time, what a good job. Catch it, get right up the field. Nice yardage. Look out. The defense is showing a blitz here.
The Rams have it at the 34. Looking to go deep. This would be ruled incomplete. Didn't get the feet down.
Coach is going to have a hard time calling deep throws down the field when the quarterback shows he can't even get it out there. That time he underthrows the football badly.
He'll try this one from 51. Puts it through the uprights. Needed plenty of leg on that one. The teams head to the locker room. And we'll be heading to the studio to our pal Larry Ridley as you watch the NFL on EA Sports. And a touchback. The Rams really have this offense cranking, Phil. They've scored on their last 2 series.
You know, what we see now in the NFL, so many different ways to move an offense. Screens, run plays, power plays, trick plays. Right now, everything working on the offensive side.
Catch made. That picks up 7.
The Rams coaching staff has done a good job of mixing things up today on first down. The pass catches the defense off guard. They pick up solid yards. Now it's 2nd and short.
Second down, 3 for the first.
Got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They were all over the run that time, and they only give up a short gain.
Third down, following the run. The Seahawks defense lined up, going with the 46 defense. And the immediate handoff to the fullback.
That's what you want to do. Just get a first down, especially when you're on top. Keep the clock moving. Keep the defense guessing. Make them react instead of attack.
Hurry up. 2-minute offense. Heaving it down the field. With the contact, the ball comes out.
Well, sometimes when you have a talented receiver, you just got to put up with plays like that. He might drop a few, but when he does catch it, they can make a big play.
After the incomplete pass, it brings up 2nd down.
Now he's going to change the play. Look out. I think he's going to go down.
The defense gets a sack.
What a good scheme that time by the defense. They confuse the offense. They blitz. They don't know who to pick up. And how about the defender? They must love this. Coming in free and gets a good clean shot on the QB and gets a sack.
The Rams have it at the 24. Going for the deep ball. And it's incomplete.
Sometimes when you have a player with this kind of talent, you're willing to put up with a few drop passes because when he catches it, he has a chance of going all the way.
He's got a chance to return this one. McDonald's in on the tackle. That return's good for about 6. The Seahawks talk things over at the intermission, and I'm sure one of the first orders of business was to try to figure out a way to get this offense going, Phil.
Absolutely. That's what you want to do, and I think you do that by play call. So the coach, they have many plays that we call drive starters. Catch the defense by surprise. They need to call one of those right here and right now to get this offense going. Wilson's able to get outside the pocket that time, and it's a good job getting outside the pocket, but there's nowhere to throw it. The pass is incomplete.
Almost to the 40 at the 39-yard line. Quarters formation here for the defense. Looks like they're in press coverage here. The Seahawks have it at the 39. The catch is made. And he is brought down at the 45-yard line. They hurry to the line of scrimmage.
Jim, look at that. The defensive line all shifting down inside. They're expecting a run right up the middle.
3rd and 4. On the money. Has 12 on this play.
The Seahawks just picked up a big first down that time, Jim. When you're down in the second half, every first down is crucial. Nice job that time by the offense.
They're back at the line after that catch for a first down. And Revis in on the tackle.
This is one good tackling defense. They stay in good position at all times, and we saw at that time they stopped the play for a short gain. Quarterback sees something in his defense he wants to take advantage of.
The Seahawks snap it at the 41. Almost intercepted.
When you're going against a good quarterback and receiver in the NFL now, one of the ways to stop it is tight man-to-man coverage. You against him.
Here they come to the 41-yard line. 3rd and 8. Baldwin's got the catch and the first.
The Seahawks, good job that time moving the chains, picking up that first down. And, Jim, of course, there's no time to panic in a situation like this. I think they know that. It's in the second half. You're down just a few points. Just keep looking for ways to get another first down, and that'll serve your team well.
Wilson's completion percentage, 70% on the day. First down and 10. Has his man.
Well, there's not much to say about that play, Jim. It was a completion by the quarterback, and it picked up a couple yards.
They come to the line of scrimmage at the 29. 2nd and 9. It's intercepted. They bring him to the turf. Phil, late 3rd quarter, and the defense gets the football back with the interception.
Yeah, it's about time. It's time they made that play. They've been in position a few times today, and they didn't take advantage of the situation. But that time, they got the right call, the right defense, and they made the play.
Cliff Avril brings down the quarterback.
Well, every defense is looking for somebody to sack the quarterback, and that time, the speed of the defensive end gets around the tackle and gets the sack.
The Seahawks come out in a dime package.
Look out, they're changing the play to take advantage of something they see on the defensive side.
The Rams snap it at the 31. He'll throw it over the middle. And looking underneath, this will go incomplete.
Quarterbacks love to see a receiver have this type of play. Even though he doesn't make the catch, the effort is outstanding, and he's given everything he has to make that catch.
On the way, 3rd down. And that pass is just thrown away. Hecker is back now. He'll be punting. brought down at the 29.
Well, only a couple yards that time by the punt returner. Good defense by the punt coverage team. They get down their speed. They hustle. They're all around him. They only give up a couple yards.
They bring in the extra tight end. The Seahawks have it at the 29. Quinn all over the quarterback and takes him down.
This might not be nice to say, but every once in a while it's kind of fun to watch the quarterback get sacked like that. Good job by the defensive end.
The Seahawks are still in possession as we get this final quarter underway. Here is the first snap of the final quarter. Locked in on the football and has hold of it with two hands.
The Seahawks did a good job that time picking up the first down. Let's look at the situation. You're behind in the second half. You keep looking to pick up those first downs, and you get enough of them. What does it do? Really simple. It leads to a score.
Failing to complete that one, so second down here. Plenty of defensive backs out on the field for this one. Got drilled as he throws it.
Well, careful, you can throw that out the window. Now it's time to be aggressive, take a chance, and put the defense on edge. Can you do that and give your team a chance to still win this game? The quarterback's picked up on something. He's changing the play here.
Brought down. Still a lot of time to go in this fourth quarter, but you'd have to think a score here would put them in a great position to win the game.
Oh, no question about that. I'm just going to go back to the interception. What was the QB thinking? Understand where you are in the game. To take a chance like that here early in the fourth quarter is just unacceptable.
Williams there to take him down. From the 29-yard line. Austin's in the backfield. Single back set. The Rams have it at the 29. Wagner's all over that offense and brings him down.
The Rams offensive coordinator, he has to be frustrated by that play. I think he calls the right play, but what happens to run, loses yards, that's just a bad job of the offensive line.
The Rams will look to get to the 21 to extend the drive and pick up a first. The Rams snap it at the 31. Finds his mark.
Well, here we are in the second half of a tight game, and you always hear this: control the tempo of the game, just move the chains, and that's what the offense did that time. Picked up the first down and just keep marching from here. Jim, the offensive coordinator's done a terrific job so far here today. He's got his team winning. You're in the red zone. Let's see how clever he's going to be on this call.
Breaking huddle at the 12-yard line. The Seahawks out now in a 4-6 formation. Second down and 10. Miller gets to the quarterback.
Nice job that time with the outside linebacker getting the sack. They ask a lot of these guys now. They are special players in the NFL. Stopping the run and the speed to get outside and get the sacks on the quarterback too.
Now looking at third down.
Doesn't like what he sees on the defensive side, so he is changing the play to the receivers by giving him hand signals.
Takes it from the gun. He's scrambling now. And methodically, he just throws it away.
Jim, I'll tell you this. Quarterbacks hate throwing the football away. You know why? Because it just goes down in the record books as an incompletion. So, good job that time. The QB looked, nobody open, and he finally gets rid of the football.
An insurance field goal for them. Probably not enough time left to surrender this lead. They're gaining control of this one down to the finish.
Sometimes in this game, when you get a lead, it's not about trying to pour it on. It's about being smart. All that matters is winning. Find a way to get this game over with while you're still on top.
The Seahawks are set to take the field again on offense after a crazy sequence that didn't go their way. That turnover led to turnover points. And now let's see if the offense can get that back.
Yeah, listen, I know they're going to be motivated because after they turned the football over last time, the coaches took them to the sideline and just gave them heck. That's for sure. That's a good way of seeing it. So motivation, can't make those kind of mistakes. You got to go out there and be much better.
Wilson's now going to leave the pocket and tuck it under. Wilson's going to cut his losses here as he slides to a finish.
It's a rough game out there. Avoid hits at all costs. Good job that time by the quarterback sliding before he takes the hit.
First down at the 46. Wilson off the mark that time.
Well, when you see a throw that bad, there's a couple things that can happen. Maybe a defensive player flashed in front of him, or maybe the quarterback just lost control of the football.
2nd and 10. Scanning the field. But the hit knocks the ball out.
Good timing by the defensive player that time. He gets to the receiver just as the football is getting there and makes the hit, knocks that football loose.
Wilson from the shotgun. Makes the catch. Gains 11.
I like this. Show some patience. Don't try to get it all in one play. Pick up first downs and try to go down the field and score.
Press coverage all the way. Last play before the 2-minute warning. First down at the 35. Going deep. And they can't connect. 2 minutes remaining in the game. Every play is huge now. 2nd down on the way. Quarters formation here for the defense. Wilson from the shotgun. Knocked down as he fires it.
3rd long situations, a lot of coordinators in this league will run a draw play on 3rd long. Why? Because they're just looking for field position, pick up a few yards, and then by some miracle, if the running back's able to make guys miss, break some tackles, and pick up a first down, man, that's just gravy.
The Seahawks will take the snap from the 35. Complete to Floyd. This offense can't be stopped on 3rd down, no matter the distance.
Oh, we got us a nice drive going here, Jim. Another first down. They are just making one solid play after another and just marching down the field.
Makes the catch in the end zone. Touchdown. While that touchdown edges them closer to the lead, it may be a case of too little, too late in this game, Phil.
Well, it could be, Jim, but listen, I'm going to say this. It's never over. Remember 2015, the Seattle Seahawks had the Green Bay Packers in their place. I thought the game was over many times, but the Seahawks hung in there, and they found a way to pull it out.
And Williams is there to make the stop. And a run back of about 15. The Rams bring their offense onto the field. The last time they had control of the football, they did not come away empty-handed, but did not get a touchdown either.
Well, they got that field goal, and I think that's important. That field goal gave them a little confidence. They got some points up there that always makes you feel good on the offensive side. Now take advantage of that good feeling. Go out there and score a touchdown this time.
Let's see if they can finish off a drive. First down at the 17. Gurley's taking it on the screen. And he's out of bounds.
The Rams did a good job there on first down. That pass picks up some good solid yards. Now 2nd and short. Much easier to call those kind of plays.
After the catch, it's now 2nd down and 1.
I think these linebackers are moving around because they're going to try to blitz the quarterback.
The give out of the eye. Austin's brought down after picking up just a yard.
I give the offense credit here, Jim, because this is a nice job. They knew if they got one first down, it would probably seal the game, and they got it done.
First down at the 27. Gurley's met after a gain of 8. The Seahawks stop the clock in a hurry, trying to hold on to every precious second. Second down. Here's the handoff out of the strong eye. That picks up 11.
Well, that's just the right call to make in this situation. Just run the football. Don't try to be some genius and catch the defense off guard. Manage the clock and just get this game over with.
Let's go. Red 38. Red 38.
First down at the 46. Gurley's going to take the handoff now.
Well, Jim, they got the lead. There's not much time left. Run the football on this clock. Keep it moving, and you can win the game. Take no chances. Don't jump off sides. Don't create a penalty, and put two hands on the ball.
Second and 11. Toss to the outside.
Good job that time by the defense. They're down. It's in the fourth quarter. They are expecting the offense to run the football, and they stop it for a couple yards.
You get that win week 1, and it certainly takes a little bit of the edge off, doesn't it?
Oh, no, it does more than that. It takes a lot of the edge off. When you win the opening day game, you just feel like, hey, we're going to win them all, and all that hard work, it was all worth it. And the following week, you're going to listen to the coach. victory.